Yo guys, and welcome back to another video, and welcome back to another Doctor Who video, and a bit of a theory video, and a bit of an interesting theory video as well, because rumours have been spread, and I do want to, fully point out that these are rumours. Obviously don't take these as full on face value, but obviously don't take these as fact, essentially. But yeah, these are some rumours about Ncuti Gatwa potentially being fired from Doctor Who. Now, there was a rumour going around about Millie Gibson, the same sort of thing. So again, this could be a fake rumour, but we're going to go ahead and have a look into it and then weigh up how probable this rumour actually is, because unlike the Millie Gibson rumour, this one might actually have a bit of truth and a little bit of possible, not truth, but there's something to it, and I'll explain why in a second. But I do have some points summarised right here, so let's go ahead and get into it. So the first thing I want to bring up is allegedly misbehaving on set. Now, as most people probably will know, I mean, I say most people, but most people within the TV slash film slash the TV slash film slash TV movie whole that space, people will know that essentially there is certain things that you have to do on set when you're filming for a BBC show, a regular film like say one of my films, or a big budget Hollywood movie. The line is set that basically you have to behave on set. Now this could mean anything from not doing certain things, like for example swearing in certain roles is strictly prohibited. For example, anybody who plays the Doctor or any sort of hero role is basically prohibited from swearing or using bad language or doing things like smoking or drinking on set, which you'd probably think, as it is like a job, that you wouldn't be drinking on set. But yeah, it's very, very strongly prohibited to do any of that stuff. And if it is allowed, which it really isn't nowadays, especially with how studios are nowadays, it's a lot more under wraps than it was going back 10-20 years ago. But even the studios that do allow it's done very, very far away, and things like they're supposed to wear jackets over the top of their costumes so that they can't be seen, or things like that, which we're going to get into a little bit more detail in a bit. But yeah, I just wanted to point that one out for starters. But yeah, apparently the sort of rumours are that apparently Ncuti Gatwa has been misbehaving on set, and apparently he has also been talking to other crew members, and allegedly this could be leaking stuff borderline, which is a big no-no in the film industry in general. I mean, a lot of actors and crew have to sign NDAs, which is basically a non-disclosure agreement. And even with my films and stuff, it's within contracts that people are not allowed to just openly speak about elements or aspects of the project in the film or the series. And this is just to avoid leaks and things getting out before obviously things are announced, because films are not exactly the most cheapest of productions to make. So if something's leaked when it's not supposed to be leaked, it's a pretty big issue and a big deal as well. So that is obviously tried to keep down on by these like NDAs. And another thing as well is that, you know, apparently Ncuti Gatwa has been caught smoking on set, which I've actually got a point about here. So, yeah, essentially another big sort of rumour about this is that he's been caught smoking on set. And as I did say, some studios will allow it, but it will have to be done like really, really far away from any of the sets and the other cast. And again, they have to wear the big coats over the top of the costumes. But from my knowledge, the BBC is one of them companies that doesn't allow it on the whole set thing. I don't know if there's like an area in which people can go and do that at the studios, but it's very, very like prohibited and not encouraged by the BBC, obviously. Obviously it could be different for different companies, such as, you know, like Marvel, DC, any sort of studio, I suppose you could say, like, yeah, any of the studios really. But yeah, it's definitely an interesting rumour to come out, and it's quite an interesting one as well. As I 100% agree with that. Like, obviously, nobody wants to see, especially considering Doctor Who is made as a family show. And obviously that includes younger people as well. It's not just made for the older generations. And also one thing that I would like to say as well, for those who don't know, when characters are smoking in other films, TV shows, etc., usually they are given herbal cigarettes, which are supposed to be obviously a lot better than the whole like tobacco ones. But yeah, essentially they are given these, and they don't tend to smoke actual ones on set, mainly due to health reasons, because obviously with TV shows and films there is multiple takes. So obviously if you gotta do like smoke like, you know, 20 takes of lighting up a cigarette, you're not going to be wanting to give an actor 25 cigarettes. It's a lot better to use the herbal cigarettes, which are very, very commonly used. In fact, they are that commonly used that there is actually a brand which supplies these prop cigarettes to Hollywood studios, and they're actually like a well-known brand and used in a hell of a load of different films. Like, there's a whole thing about it which I'm not going to go into in this whole video, but yeah, just a little thing for those who don't know. But yeah, it's widely not encouraged, and obviously, you know, if it is done away from the sets, and you know, like, because obviously this is a family show, and what kid is gonna want to see their favourite hero, in this case being the Doctor, smoking a cigarette? It's not a good impression to give out there to, you know, a younger audience. And I 100% back that and see that from, you know, the industry standpoint, I suppose. So, next point is that there actually has been trouble on set before. Now, apparently, according to some other little leaks and stuff as well, I might actually put the pieces up on screen if I can find them, because there is a little bit where basically it says that Ncuti Gatwa was caught essentially swearing in costume as the Doctor, and this is obviously not encouraged and like very, very frowned upon. And apparently he got pulled into Russell T Davies's office and essentially told off for it. And it's quite like, it's a bit cringy on one hand, because I mean, it's swearing, like, nobody really gives a shit, but on the other hand, I do see why it was done, but it was kind of told in a very interesting way. If I have the screenshots, I will throw them up on screen right now, just showing what was said. You can read them, pause the video, whatever yourself. If they're not there, then obviously they're not there, but yeah. So, essentially this happened, and he has been sanctioned before, well, essentially pulled up on this before. So, the argument kind of is, if he's been pulled up on this before, and if he has been, you know, leaking potential material and smoking on set, like, if this is all true, and this is all, like, fully happening, then I can't see it being too far-fetched from Russell basically saying, nope, we don't want Ncuti Gatwa anymore, we need, you know, we need to bring in and recast, maybe. And yeah, this is definitely something that seems a little bit more possible now. And, you know, yeah, it seems a little bit more possible now, looking at the past between it all. And I mean, you got to think as well, like, Russell T Davies has fell out with other people before. I mean, you have the very, very well known and well documented situation between Christopher Eccleston, who played the Ninth Doctor, and the BBC / Russell T Davies and crew members on that part. And it was actually a big reason for why the you know, Christopher Eccleston turned down the opportunity to be in the 50th anniversary. And I'm actually going to be doing a video on that very, very soon. So make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on the post notifications. And also, I haven't said it in this video, but yeah, smash a like on this video, click the like button, and subscribe, hit that subscribe button on this YouTube channel. We're making a lot of Doctor Who content every single week. We're making weekly Doctor Who videos now on this YouTube channel, so you guys can look forward to and enjoy a load of new Doctor Who content coming very, very soon to this channel, including reviews of, you know, different Doctor Who toys that they've released, and also reviews of replicas that are coming very, very soon to this channel. So yeah, subscribe if you haven't already. On to the next point. So, next point is that Ncuti has actually gone to work elsewhere. And basically, this is referring to the end of filming for Season 2. Now, Season 2 is filmed and done, and as soon as Season 2 was finished filming, Ncuti has actually gone to do some theatre work, I believe. He's fully just gone and done something else, and as of yet, Season 3 is not confirmed. It's not denied, but it's also not confirmed, which is gonna be a little bit concerning if they haven't confirmed it within the next, you know, good couple of months at least. Like, the longer it takes, the longer it becomes a bit more of a concern. But that aside, basically, Ncuti Gatwa has gone off and sort of done his own thing, which to most people may seem like, oh, okay, what's the big issue? He's finished filming, he can go off. But for some places, and I know for a lot of films, productions, etc., they actually do write into the contract that you can't just go off and work on something else, especially a competitor, like any competitive brands. For example, if you are cast to be in an advert, sometimes they'll actually put in your contract that you can't work with any competitive brands or any other brands for, say, 12 24 months, or sometimes even longer, like, yeah, 12, 24 months, like a few years even, or as long as the advert is running. And this does tie into some film and TV contracts too, as, you know, things like reshoots become a thing as well, and if they do need to reshoot stuff or do any extra work, they would need to call Ncuti Gatwa back in, and he'd need to be available for that as well. So that kind of covers that one, and yeah, the more you talk about it, the more it gets kind of interesting, and the more you think about it as well. But again, I can't really confirm if any of this is like 100%, so yeah, do take it with a pinch of salt. So yeah, next one is basically Season 3 is not announced. I basically went over that one a little bit, and also like the whole not swearing thing in costume. It's taken very, very seriously at film and TV companies. They do take that kind of stuff very, very seriously. And yeah, so that is all the information and updates that I know about this entire thing. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. Please do tell me what you think in the comments down below. If you've got any rumours or any extra things to add to it and stuff, I would definitely love to hear about them in the comments down below. So yeah, please do, if you have anything to add or talk about or whatever, comments are literally down below. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button, smash the like on this video, it's down below, and also watch it down below, hit that subscribe button because we've got a lot more Doctor Who content coming very, very soon to this channel. So yeah, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching, please comment, like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next video. Peace.